Well, good evening, students. This ethics lesson video is extremely important. Please watch all of it. It's only about 5 minutes long, and it will guide you for the rest of the semester. Accounting Ethics, Lesson 1, Ethics is the study of what people should do when faced with a choice. It is about right and wrong behavior. My mother was always clear on this matter. She would say, when you face a difficult or confusing choice of action, the right thing to do is always the hard thing. Ethics is a subject with interesting personal consequences. The wise man said, never lie to yourself, because if you do, you will not have a straight stick with which to measure others. Your text provides a wealth of information about general business ethics and the particular code of ethics that has been adopted by the accounting profession. Please begin by reading the foreword. It's only 1 page, and then read the background material, which is about 6 pages. This matter is really important to your insight and understanding of this fascinating subject. My own contribution to the background is an observation about human nature. I would note that of all earthly entities, animal, vegetable, and mineral, only humans can act contrary to their very nature. Animals cannot. Only people can do right or wrong. This experience is universal. We all feel it. If indeed we can do or think or say wrongly, then it follows that we should be true to our human natures and always do the right thing. The simple fact that we do not always do so is proof of my statement. When you've read the background material, you should then read Chapter 1. This will give you the information needed to answer the discussion questions from Chapter 1. There are 4 of these DQs that begin with the word discuss. I would expect to see at least 100 words or more for each answer. Keep in mind that 300 words is a full page, so at least a third page of a page lengthy answer. You are welcome to use other sources than the text, but do not copy the work of others. This should be in your own thoughts and your own writing. We call copying other people plagiarism, and that is unethical. In fact, it amounts to theft. You may copy materials only if they're enclosed in quotation marks. This is called citation, and it is the ethical way to introduce ideas from other writers into your own work. We like to say that copying one source is plagiarism, but copying many sources is called research. Note the deadlines listed for the discussion questions and tests. All material must be submitted before the beginning of the day of the next class. Since we begin each class on Wednesday, it follows that your work must be completed by Tuesday midnight the previous day. Because of my heavy class load this session, I will not accept late materials or tests that are more than 1 week late. Late submissions will be graded a full grade lower than they would have counted had they been on time. Note that the tests must be completed by midnight the Sunday before. If you miss this deadline, I will reopen the test 1 time only. If you are late a second time, your test score for that lesson will be a 0. Feel free to ask questions in the general forum. This allows me to answer your question and also probably the questions of other students who are too hesitant to ask that question. I will do my very best to answer every question. I am currently writing a curriculum for ethics and politics for MBA students. I will be happy to share some of my current researches on the subject if it clarifies the answer to your question. Following the chapter reading is a series of questions. The answers are given the following page. The idea here is to try to answer the question mentally before reading the actual answer. You will find here an excellent guide to answering discussion questions as well. Remember that there are 2 ways to pass this class. The first is the hard way. Any upper division college subject should be hard. The second way is the really, really hard way. Not the easy way. There is no easy way. The second way is the one most of us choose. It means putting off the work until the last minute. It means taking shortcuts. It means avoiding thinking and questioning. I believe that thinking is probably the hardest activity there is. Most people, in my experience, don't think. They just think they think. Settle for the hard way and decide you will do your best. I can't ask more than that, and I would add that by doing so, you will make me very, very proud of your accomplishment. Thank you for joining the class. I wish you great success on this subject.